Hi there, my name's Gordon McCrory. I'm the Happiness Guy. This is a video about one of the best questions I heard last week. And the question is this: how do you make fitness a hobby without an end date? Now, when my client asked me this, at first I was a little bit confused because I thought, or when I say confused, surprised, I thought, fitness has an end date? Really? And then of course I realised not everyone is going to think about things the way that I do. But it was interesting to me because I guess I thought that this particular young lady, I didn't know that she was going to think that it had an end date. So it kind of took me a little bit by surprise. So I guess with that, it got me thinking, and how do you do that if you're not someone that's kind of that's really into it? How do you make fitness something that you never want to quit, that you keep going to? So I think there's a few different ways. I think the first thing, the single most important thing, is make it fun. Because something that's fun will pull you to it. You won't have to keep pushing yourself and using loads of energy and effort to go and do it. It's got to be fun. So if fitness is going to be something that without an end date, it's going to be something that the juice is, the expression I use is the juice is worth the squeeze. So in other words, you put in some effort but you get more back. That way you're going to keep wanting to do it. So that would be the first thing. The second thing that I think that's kind of useful is perhaps do it with friends. Or form friendships there. I used to own a gym, and at points we weren't getting things right in this company, but people kept coming, even though you could argue that it was quite expensive as well. So they kept coming even though it was quite expensive and the experience wasn't quite what they wanted. And for me, the reason that they did is because they were doing it with friends, and people will keep doing things if they get that connection. So if you can rope your friends in or form new friends at the fitness thing you're doing, then it's going to last an awful lot longer, I think, because again, we're getting something positive we need out of it. If it's with friends, then we're getting this chemical called oxytocin, which is a bonding chemical, and it makes us feel connected, it makes us feel part of something, all in it together. It's a really good thing. So those would be kind of two things. Do something, number three, do something with, there's an aspect of skill development so that you see progress, and ideally in something that matters to you. So for me, I had a really bad back, and I was really inflexible and I was sore. So if I can get rid of that pain, if I can be more flexible, if I feel better doing the thing, so as I'm doing it and I'm enjoying it and I'm feeling better, but I'm learning new moves, new ways of approaching things. So there's this element of mastery, which is an important concept for me. If I'm doing all of that, if there's skill development, then it keeps it interesting. Because if it's boring for a lot of people, they're just going to kind of stop doing it. So those would be kind of some of the main things. Last one for me, the biggest one I think, is that do it in such a way that it becomes part of your identity. So why are you doing fitness in the first place? Why are you doing it? It's, for me, I want to feel good. And I don't want to feel good just today and tomorrow. I want to always feel good. For me, I want to slow down or reverse some of the signs of aging. And I don't want to do that just today and tomorrow. That is a forever kind of gig as well. That's going to have to keep happening. So I'm always going to want to look and feel as good as I can. I'm always going to want to kind of try and not get diseases that are avoidable, these ill health diseases, because they're avoidable. I'm always going to want, this is an important one, the more leeway in my kind of diet so that I can kind of drink some wine or kind of whatever at the weekend and eat kind of richer foods. I'm always going to want to have that extra freedom, and if I'm going to need to do that, then I need to have fitness as a way that I'm burning some calories so that I've got the freedom to enjoy the foods that I want as well. But I guess that right at the core of me, I want to be healthy, I want to be well, I want to be capable, I want to be fit for life. So, and I want to always be fit for life. So if we're thinking, how do you make fitness a hobby without an end date? Then these would be kind of some of the questions that I would ask. I wonder these are my thoughts. But I would love to hear what you think of how you would go about making fitness something that became a real great hobby that didn't have an end date. And I genuinely would love to hear different kind of ideas on this, because I think it's massively important. So, and I think we're better if we can kind of solve all this stuff together as well. So I'm going to stop talking, and please tell me your thoughts. Take care. Bye bye.